Hey, good afternoon. I don't think you can tell it, but just taking a break from work outside. Uh, Maybe I'll put a picture up on my next video of what I'm working on. I am building a stairway up a hill, and I am sweaty. So I needed a break, and I thought, what else better? This is why I make these videos, is that you can just jump in and play, have fun, and then jump away. Uh, so I'm, like I said before, the last couple videos, I'm trying to put a little hint in, or something that might be helpful that isn't readily available, um, that pops up in some of the videos I watch, or something that might have happened to me in the last video. And the last video, I was out scanning with my junky little amicus here in scanning, and I lost my connection. And so what I ended up doing was I reconnected. But when I reconnected, sorry, I'm not even going to bother to edit that out. Um, Drank too much water. Uh, can you tell I'm tired? I'm getting too old for this. Um, Basically, when I reconnected, I was still in the Relic site that I was working on. Um, but I was, uh, my probes weren't around. So now you may already know this, but some of you may not. The last video I did was setting up a shortcut to reconnect to your lost drones or left behind drones. This time, I'm just going to show you real quick here. You don't have to create a shortcut for this because it's not something that you're ever going to have to do on the spur of the moment or quickly. You can just boot in. Let's say, okay, I had my drones out and I lost my connection. Let's go ahead and send them out here. Oh, I don't even have to send them out. The most important part here is this right here. Reconnect to lost drones. So let's say I sent my drones out. Normally, to call them back in, you would just hit here. I'm going to go ahead and or slow down there. But actually, let's go ahead and get those suckers reloaded. Okay. We're going to warp to a safe spot. And hey, there's two sites here. Warp. Okay. So let's say I lost connection right now. Whenever my ship reconnects and I come back into space, I'm not going to have my drones. Simplest thing is in your, where is it here? Your probe scanner up here in, where is it there? My brain is not functioning right now. Just had it a second ago. Am I insane? I swear I just said it was right there. It was just that little insignia thing. Yeah. You saw it. I know you did. Let me try that. Solar system map. Let me bring my drones back in here. Oh! Okay, that's why it wasn't there. Ha! I'm dumb. Okay, the drones were in the thing. So what would end up happening is it would come up with this screen. And if you don't have any probes out, you have this option right here to reconnect with your lost probes. Sorry about that. Got a little bit confused. I'm getting old. So that being said, I did get a message from a fellow. This happens every so often. So I'm going to have to probably say this a couple times. He asked me in the comments, is that the Imicus you're flying that you're scanning down with? And I replied to him, yep, that's the one. You know, this one with the single relic and single data analyzer and the probe launcher and nothing else. And he replied back saying, you know, you really shouldn't be leaving a station with empty slots. You should never leave. So you should have gotten this a couple of times. And I kind of giggle whenever I see it because there might be people. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of viewers, uh, but there might be people who are first watching it for the first time. And basically, what I'm doing here is a test. And I replied to him with this. Um, I'm baselining what you can do as a very simple player. I'm also setting this up for whenever I do the seeding of ships, um, because this is the type of ship that a brand new day one player could play within 5 minutes of booting up the game. They just have to get a little bit of scanning in, just to show you my character is not made to be a scanning character. This is scanning abilities. He's 3 or 2 less. I'm waiting until my planetology gets all the way up, or all my planet skills, and then I'll refocus back into the character and doing both exploring and PvE and PvP. But right now, this is all he is. I don't have any rigs on this. I don't have any scanning boosting. I don't have any inertial stable or anything to make myself move faster. It's just a very basic ship to show people what they can do. Basically, if you, how many times I said basically? Uh, in general, um, with this ship with very minimal skills, you can scan up to level 3 relic and data sites out here in nullsec, and it can be very lucrative. On day point 1, not even day 1, day point 1. Really, it's so simple. I almost would suggest anybody starting the game to fly to the career agents. There's only even the career agents. There's only 5 career agents for this, and it gives you all of the stuff that I have on my ship right now. So that's what I'm trying to do, and then take these ships, upgrade them a little bit. I'm going to put some and start seeding them through the Cosmos, so that on contract, so that if anybody needs one, they can grab one for super cheap. Now, as you can tell, it is super cheap. It's a million ISK ship. It's almost the least expensive ship you can possibly fly. And in 2 days, literally in 2 days of flying this ship, I've gotten well over 100 million ISK worth of stuff. And maybe we'll get a little lucky here. There's 2. I'll just do one real quick scan down of these while I have you on this video and I talk. Good. And we'll go ahead and scan it out there. And where is the solar system view? Good. Zoom it in. Got a really good, about a month or 2 ago, a guy was watching me, and he gave me a really good piece of advice. So I really do like the comments. Go ahead and analyze that. Basically, whenever you're zooming in on your little sites here, you can just double click and it will spin you right. Rather than having to hold down and move, double clicking will automatically do a 90-degree turn, which really saves you a lot of annoyance. So, like I said, this is the most basic that you can possibly do. There we go. Good. Pop you down. So this will take a little bit longer than somebody normally does. Oh, I dropped that down twice. This probably will not come up. I should have gone to a 4. Okay, yeah, I accidentally hit this twice. I should have gone to 4 AU. This should bring down the next one. So basically, I gotta stop using that word. This setup will allow you to do level 2 level 3 relic sites and level 3 data sites. It also allowed me during the last event, the 18th anniversary of Eve. I didn't jump into it until late, but I was actually able to scan down the exploration sites for that, and I made a decent amount of items. ISK, I got to take that in. Still haven't sold that. but my net worth has jumped up dramatically. The only other thing that not having the skills or the fitted out ship with this is, while it does limit your scanning, it also limits, does not give you as good a chance of breaking down or decrypting one of the boxes. You can do it. I am able to decrypt. Okay, so that's a combat site. I'm able to decrypt probably, I'd say about 90% of them, which is really good. And with the setup that I have, anything that I add on will just increase my abilities to both scan them down and do them. So what would I add on to this? I would probably switch out the afterburner with a micro warp drive, just because to close the distance on the boxes that I need to scan down faster. Put that in the middle. Spin around, good. Another things I would do would be to put some rigs on that help, probably most likely my relic scanning, decrypting, and my combat probe speed or ability to scan down. And then there are one or two bonuses that you can put in your mid slots that will help your scanning abilities. And then 2 combat sites. Alrighty. So we will go ahead and back out of here. Let's go on over to UTK. See if anything's there. Yesterday I undocked and there were, well, actually, wait. Shoot. I will show you. And this is literally, I didn't say basically, literally. I'm going to go ahead and stop my ship. Just give you a for instance as to how much you can make out in NPC Null Land, as long as you have a good spot to start. Okay, stopped. Okay, shoot. So this is, I've been able to get 56 items. Okay, we got 4 sites here, 56 items here, and if I'm not mistaken, does that give me a net worth at all? No, it doesn't. It just gives me that one. I think I've been able to get over 150 million ISK worth of stuff in 2 days of part-time scanning. I've also been playing my other character. Literally probably spent 3 hours tops scanning. So 50 million ISK an hour. It was a good day, a good 2 days, but really nothing special. Yeah, with this most minimal of all minimal ships, I was not flying quickly. I was not scanning quickly. I was not able to get into level 4, level 5 scanning areas. Okay, sorry, I'm still replenishing. We're going to try to get one more site here. I just want to show you what can happen. Nobody in system, always keeping an eye on local. Got my new chat up here, The5Cs, if anybody wants to join. It's, normally I have this all in one box. I'm trying this new way of doing it where you have it separated, and I'm not used to it yet. So we're at 8. Okay, that looks about right in the middle there. The big ones for starting people, I think, are your relic sites. The one thing that I also did just do is I I said earlier that I want to start making some rigs for scanning. I have literally been able to get all of the parts. I was looking at the BPOs and what I would need, and um, all the parts that I need to make those rigs, I have actually been able to get from Relic Sites. So I can do a couple of things. A, I can build my own, and then B, I can take the extra ones, and take them to market and sell them. So, big positives. Okay, so this one's a little bit better. I think there is a correlation too with how good a site can be by the level of the system. This is a negative zero point 0.4. It can go up to, there's a data site. Alrighty, let's go check her out. And again, if I had a better ship and better fit, I'd probably be able to scan this down a lot quicker. That's down the road. I'll do the same thing, and maybe I'll be able to see the difference between the two. This is a level 2 data site. So just a kind of a basic data site, really. There we go. And here's the fun part. While I'm warping to it, I have other sites here. So not to waste time, while I'm warping to it, I will go ahead and start scanning down other sites that are here. And analyze. There's that. And we will go ahead and lock that in. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this site here real quick, and go dock up just because I want to get some stuff done around the house. Probably come back out and do some more scanning. That is a really nice thing, and that's just really the way I want to do the videos, is to show, and anybody out there who just wants to play a video game, I'm not here to have some huge corporation. There you are. Most of the data sites would come up with, that one's not that great. Anywhere from 500,000 to 2 million ISK worth of stuff. Relic Sites, I've hit the jackpot a couple of times, and one of these boxes had between 5 and 10 million ISK a couple of times. Normally they run anywhere from 500,000 to a million to 3 million ISK worth of relic stuff. Good. Alrighty. Would be interesting to test once you've got a ship going, to have a competition with yourself to see how much you can make off of scanning. And no, I'm not going to go through and explain how I do my this is just being mean. There you are. Like I said earlier, my skills are very basic. There's 1.4 million. Alrighty, next. What was I saying? Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. if you notice, I'm not really having too much of a problem with decrypting these boxes. You do it enough. I think my internet boy, this is running slow. Wonder if I zoom out. Yeah, it's just, normally I'm zipping right through this, but it's like, it's taking longer than normal. It's just like a little hitch on each one of these. Then these virus suppressors just suck. They just suck. There we go. Okay. Am I going to be able to do this one? Yes. Thank you. 1.9 million. 3 more boxes. This will be interesting to see how much I get from this site. Unlock. With the video editor that I'm learning how to use, I'm also learning a little bit about speeding up videos. So when I'm doing something like this in the future, and I want to do some longer edited videos where I'm just showing how you would scan and get as much as possible, I can actually just speed up the feed. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And that is very similar to the way I play the game. Because if you notice, I'm using free video capture software and the free video editing software that Microsoft gives you. Okay, so I've got you 90. I need a little bit of, that's what I needed. Beep. The other part too is just, as long as you've got your local up here, just take your time. Especially if you don't have the skills. There's 2.7 million ISK right there. Not saying I get all of these, but I do get a decent amount. Other things that I can put on the ship, I might want to put a inertial stabilizer in there, or nanofiber bulkheads, I think they're called, to make myself turn and get out quicker, to keep me away from getting killed. I could also put on, am I there? Good. Obviously I can upgrade the things that I have to Tech 2. Low level, ooh, that's not good to get one of those right off the bat. Don't need you just yet. Ugh. Might see me fail one here. Get 2 tries on these. The one thing I'm very careful of is the okay. Ugh, come on. Try to get as far as possible through here before I have to kill one of these suckers. 3. Okay, fine. What are you? This is not going well. Should I go there or should I go there? Let's find out. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3. So this is the farthest I can go there. 5 right there. There's a slight possibility that that could be one right there. So we're going to try that one there. Nope, but it's not going to hurt us. It's okay. There we are. Like I said, no rush, nobody in local. Oh, that's what I was going to say. By learning from using the most basic of objects, got one left here, looks like it, and the basic of fits, down the road you have a much better understanding, and I've done this with everything I've ever done, of how to manage and the worth of what you're flying when you get the good stuff. Um, it's just like going to work for a job for the first time. It's if you start off from the bottom and work your way up and become management, you know what your employees are having to deal with on an everyday basis. You also know how they're cheating, but you also know how to recognize a good employee. I've always loved doing that. Um, my current job, I started from part-time ship dock worker, and I've worked my way up. But I have an empathy for people. And that all goes from this whole theory of start from the bottom, do the most basic things, do them to the best of your abilities. And did you just see that? I just did that without even thinking about it because I've done it so many times. So when I do 333, good. Let's go ahead and fly back to my station. And the weird part is I have probably scanned down 30 sites, combat and other sites in the last 2 days, and I have not seen a wormhole. I don't know if there's something with this area that I'm in, but I have not run into a wormhole. Not even a wormhole to another part of nullsec. No wormholes whatsoever. It's just very strange. But I just want to show you. So just that little one data site got me 7.9 million ISK worth. 7.8 million. That's weird. Did you notice that? Well, I was going through that wormhole. My net worth, the worth of what was in my cargo hold, went up by 100,000. That was weird. Okay, one thing I shouldn't have just done, there is somebody in system. I probably should have warped to a safe spot to double check the stations. They could have put up a warp bubble. Luckily, I'm not unlucky there, so that would have been a bad thing. You would have seen me die. So like I said, just that one site gave me 7 million, and that was just a general site out here in NPC Null. And drop this down here. Literally since Thursday night, I think it was Friday morning, I started scanning down here because I have been scouting the area too. I haven't found good. I found good planets, but the customs office taxes are too high. But just scanning, and if you can read this here, 187 million ISK worth of loot just by scanning with this fit, this incredibly tweaked and hard made, gotta get that power grid. No. What I do want to do is focus on, I like the Imicus out of all of them for its utilitarianism. Because, and this is going to sound dumb, the other ones do have their bonuses, but the Imicus being Galenti allows you to fly one extra drone. And while you saw me not using it at all here, it could be very useful for somebody who is trying to just get a start out in this area, rather than to be able to fly 4 drones and maybe kill some small ships to build up that initial base of materials. Having that extra scanner or that extra drone would be very helpful. But okay, so I know I talked a lot. I just want to show you how simple it was to use an Explorer. I'll probably do another video later on tonight. But other than that, nothing special. You guys have a great day. I don't want to keep dragging this on. Fly safe, fly dangerously. Have a good one.